Hey guys and girls, French bro here. And yeah, while I'm waiting for my ultimate Luna to get out of the crafter. Anyways, back to Enzo. So I'm super glad to show you this Enzo build. Every excuse that I get, I play Enzo a decent amount, I would say. So what I mean is that he got buffed. He got an exclusive trigger module, which is super cool, and make him he becomes gay for a little bit, which is kind of cool. So what I like about Enzo, I would say, is that he's a strategical guy. You have to be more strategic. He's weaker too, but I like how you have to use number 4 and number 1. You have to have this little turret that stays with you like the whole time, pretty much. It's like your best friend. It just sticks with you, that turret above your head that you will see during the gameplay is always there, always giving me ammo all the time. So there's something fun about playing Enzo, something quite chill. So I did a lot of testing really to give you guys the best build possible with Enzo for Axion. And yeah, as we see, I do showcase gameplay on different missions or on actions, 3 different missions that are quite different, and where he is like quite useful and super efficient, really. So if you want to have fun with someone, a support character, even though I don't really play him support right there, I play him Enzo, like selfish Enzo, I don't know, call it whatever you want. So he got a little gift, tactical acceleration, just for himself, only works with Enzo. So for 10.4 seconds, that is because I have 2 purple rolls, you become Glare, okay? You have infinite ammo, that's what you can read. If you want, just tell yourself infinite ammo, 10.4 seconds, and there's a cooldown of 20 seconds. Which, yeah, basically this cooldown of 20 seconds also starts not at the end of the duration, but at the beginning. So it's basically a cooldown of 9.6 seconds, not 20 if you know you do the minus, okay? So you also have a bit of movement speed while firing, so it's great for Purge, or it's great for speedrun a little bit. So great trigger module, like, yeah. Okay, so the way you trigger the trigger module is by using ability number 1, okay? Ability number 4, you're going to trigger it at the very beginning, and then you're going to never trigger it again because it's unlimited and on for the whole time. For like, let's say you do a 10-minute mission, it's going to be on, and it's probably going to stay on for 2 minutes. So if you go to another mission quick, you will still have your ability with you and not need to pop it. That's how cool Enzo is. Alright, so let's get into the build. So unlike most people with Enzo, I actually go with a little bit of damage with his ability, with his turret. So that's something you will find here that's really cool in my opinion. So focus fire, unlimited ammo when you use number 4. Very simple. Just use number 4 every time you crit, which is pretty much all the time. That extends the duration and even and gives you another stack. And there's unlimited stacks, so you can have 3, 4, 5 minutes extra duration at some point and keep it going. To add power to the turret, which is going to shoot enemies all the time, and it might seem small, but it actually is quite consequent. I don't know, probably a French word, my bad. So yeah, that's massive, let's just say. That's an English word. Yeah. So power increase to really help with the turret. Multi-talented, but that's the best mouse really for real. So multi-talented, power increase, no attribute amplification, focus on singular, and that was pretty much the best mods. I really tried every combination, and I was surprised to realize this was kind of the way to go. Skill power modifier is more important than actual skill power in some aspect. So yeah, but again, no attribute amplification, multi-talented because of the 30% skill power modifier we get all the time. Okay, we leave that's going on thanks to number 4. It's all the time on. Okay, power increase, and yeah, focus on singular. You don't need cooldown. I mean, you need a bit of it just to get your number 1, which I will talk about too. So, maximize duration for your number 1. Skill extension for your number 1. And what does the number 1 do? Well, it gives you... Well, to me, the thing that matters the most, I would say, is the duration of the quick load. So you have 60% reload time modifier. going for 18 seconds, okay? So that's why I have duration to extend that. So you're going to reload extremely fast in like 1.5 seconds. So again, trying to get close to get it, but in a more fun way. So yeah, so the number one, yeah, just keep reloading. I would say the thing that's particular here, this has a cooldown of 20 seconds, okay? While this lasts for 18 seconds and has a cooldown of around 20 seconds. You will see during the gameplay that there is some like a red symbol, with a cooldown on the left side of the screen. I always wait for the red sign to disappear to use this number one ability, because otherwise you might trigger this too early and then you will not have it until you get number one again, which will take another 18 seconds, okay? So try to time this together, okay? Very important. That's particular. Yeah, other than that, nothing too crazy here, so let's go to the next. So, as a reactor, I went with non-attribute skill power boost ratio. Legend of Immortality doesn't really matter. I mean, you probably could have some singular damage here. For example, there's a few you could come up with. Obviously the launcher mounting is quite important here. I went with more duration, okay. That's for my number one, simply. So my number one lasts a bit longer, and because reloading actually matters more than you would think, makes you a lot more efficient. So also this set gives me a decent amount of HP, so why not? Shell Crusher memory, fire rate, 5% of fire rate equals a whole bunch of firearm ATK. Some person did the math on my channel and put a comment at some point, but that was massive, basically. That's all you need to know. Massive amount of extra firepower thanks to fire rate. Especially when you have like 10 seconds of unlimited ammo and this kicks in, okay? So very important. One thing that's great about Enzo, everything matters a lot. I saw everything. It's so cool, like from the inversion reinforcement to the Arche tuning to the modus to everything helps so much. It's such a complete build, feels like it at least. Yeah, so here I went with a multi-hit damage and multi-hit chance to really make sure the rocket, which is based on multi-hit damage, really kicks in quite a lot. This tree is really the tree with which you can get the highest amount of damage, okay? So 11.2%. You can get up to 14% by going this way and not taking this and this, but I personally thought this was a better choice, okay? So yeah, these two actually matter because the number for ability depends on how much max ammo you can have, okay? So you're going to regen, I think, approximately 6 from 4 to 7 ammo every 1 or 2, every maybe 2 seconds, okay? If you don't have this, you're going to regen 5 ammo instead. And surprisingly, you actually will not have enough ammo to keep up with tactical acceleration, okay? So it's very important to have these two here, these three. Then I decided to use Arche efficiency enhancement to give me more skill power with my turret, because why not? Okay, now the inversion reinforcement. Extremely important. This makes your reload speed go from like 3 or 4 seconds to 1.5, okay? So you can keep shooting like crazy. Toxic focus rounds because my rocket is based on toxic, and multi-hit damage because my rocket is also based on multi-hit damage. Right, now for the gun that I mostly use, Restored Relic. You can check the rolls here. They are pretty much perfect, okay? Like you won't see much better. A little change here: expand with high power magazine, just like Glay, to generate more ammo more often, okay? So you can keep up with the ammo consumption. Sorry, just like Serena, my bad. Serena is using that too. Then we have Poison Priority, which you would think the reload time modifier minus is a problem, but you still reach the cap. When it comes to reload speed, there is like a cap at how fast you can get there, and because I have so much reload speed buffs, I still reach it despite the minus 30%. So great, use it. That's one of the top damage mods you can have on a rocket launcher. Increase radius to make sure I hit pretty much everything. Some players would go with double increase radius, but I feel like Enzo needs a bit of extra damage, so I still went with the basic stuff for the rest. I expand weapon charge, simply because you do shoot a lot and sometimes you reload. The trigger module is not on at all times. Yeah, and a bunch of damage, a bunch of multi-hit damage, these two here. Quite simple. Just dagger, just in case there is a boss that's a bit problematic with a rocket, and you kind of want to rely on headshotting to do way more damage. So that goes a really good build. You can basically combine firing Fiesta with tactical acceleration, which is insane. Okay, you're going to shoot for 10 seconds straight, unlimited ammo, okay. Then you're going to trigger firing Fiesta for another 3 seconds. Then 5 or 6 seconds later, you will be maybe able to to trigger tactical acceleration, and 10 seconds again. Then you could, trigger firing Fiesta again. So it's pretty cool, I think. This is for the ships that I use sometimes, because why not? If I want to get some ships on missions where getting ships is the way to go to speedrun, there you have the build. Okay. Whoops, my bad. Actually, I guess it's okay. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you next video. Have fun playing Enzo, and yeah, I will be playing Ultimate Luna as soon as possible. Enjoy the update. Bye bye. No, like and subscribe for more.
Cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Approaching location.
More like this.